Hello, everyone. Good day. Rainy day. Y'all hear all of that? It's raining. About time I got dressed. I got on my Shein.com bodysuit or jumpsuit. I really like it. Put on some boots because it's raining, and I think I look good. Got this bob going on. Yeah, so I'm about to go out and pick up a couple things for the house, personal items, stuff like that. Y'all know I like to take y'all along with me, talk, sometimes show you what I get. Not everything, because if I showed y'all everything would be on the floor. Like, everything. It's lightning a little bit. Must be a little slight thunderstorm. But I got to go do this, and plus, I want to do it now before my cramps kick in really bad, which will be later. I got to, seriously, what is wrong with my phone? Probably all the weather. It's like freezing up a little bit. But yeah, I'll be having some bad cramps. Hopefully not too bad. But I gotta get home and then go do what I gotta do while I'm not cramping bad. Get back home, lay down, relax for the rest of the evening, the night, etc. So I'm supposed to get out here in all this rain. Yeah. Some people would say, you is crazy. I was gonna stay in the house, but I was like, Lord God, you know I need to go. I need to go now, because I don't know how I'm gonna be feeling later on. Like, it is raining. Y'all, do y'all hear that? It is raining. Okay? I'm waiting on my daughter. She got up as I was leaving. She's like, where are you going? Like, I'm going to the store. Okay, I want to go. I said, okay, come on. So, waiting on my daughter. And it don't take her like a long time. It don't take her a long time at all. Like, she gets done fast. Real fast. So, she's not like her mama. She can get done really quick. Takes me forever. But that's just me. I like to look good to the best of my ability when I step outside. That's just me. Everybody's different. Everybody do what you want to do. Whatever makes you happy, do it. Whatever makes you feel confident, do it. Okay? For me, let me tell you, all of my life as a young girl, when other girls was wearing makeup and wearing swimsuits, shorts, things like that, I didn't get to, because I was raised in a holiness church, okay? So I wore my hair up. I went to school at a young age with dresses, didn't wear pants, wasn't allowed to wear pants. And then when I got a little bit older, when girls started to wear makeup, I couldn't. So, but my mama didn't make it a hard issue. So I told her, I said, can I put on liner? Because that's my favorite thing, is eyeliner and mascara. Out of everything, I love some eyeliner and mascara. So I said, Mom, can I wear eyeliner and mascara? And she was like, okay, yeah. Because she didn't look at it as a whole full face of makeup. And my mom used to preach. She was an evangelist. Okay, she got her license and all that. So, she basically let me, finally, after growing up, I tell you what happened. When I was a little girl in second grade, third grade, especially when I got in fifth grade. This is when it all changed. Fourth grade. This was going on ever since I was in second grade, though. It was hard for me to sit all day in the desk with my legs real tight, wearing a skirt, because I was already having like I was having self-confidence issues due to how I was being treated by other kids. I was made fun of, I was bullied, all of that, just because of the color of my skin and the color of my hair. My hair was reddish blonde, and very, compared to other people, very fair, my skin. And so I got picked on. Here's my daughter. I tried to open it up the other way, but it wouldn't open up. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I was talking to my daughter. But I got picked on because of it. Okay? You gotta understand, there wasn't a lot of girls that looked like me. Okay? At that time. At that time, it wasn't a lot of girls that looked like me. So I basically had to go through a lot of crying, a lot of sobbing, and a lot of tears, just because of the way I looked. And when I got to the age, like teenage years, I decided, you know what? I am going to wear what I want, put on makeup if I want to, and to someday be able to wear dresses that I want to wear, blouses that I want to wear or put on, and don't care about what anybody thinks. Because you got to think about this. When I went to church 24/7. Holiness, if you're a holiness, if you grew up holiness, or if you are in holiness religion, you know you have prayer meetings, you go to church on Saturday, that's church day. Then you have many revivals, which I don't regret, okay? Because I don't regret the teaching, because it helped me to have a closer bond with God. I don't regret none of those things. My mama felt like it was a good thing for us to be in that particular religion. So I'm not talking against the religion. I'm just speaking for my inner self. When I got to reading or got to understand the scriptures, is that God doesn't look at the outside, okay? He doesn't look at what's on the outside. He looks at what's in the inside. He looks at your soul, your heart, your mind, and he thinks about, that's more important, because that's what's going to one day take us to heaven, is according to what we have in the inside, not about the outside, okay? We're all beautiful in God's eye. We're all beautiful. All the shades and rainbows, we all beautiful. Everything he created, every man he created, we are all beautiful. But I'm just getting to this. I went through a lot, and I didn't get to wear things that girls was wearing, and I didn't get to, it's cold, rain. I didn't get to do all those nice and fun things. I thought that they were really minimum. I'm trying to get this to defrost before we go, the windows. I didn't get to do none of that. So I really didn't get to wear makeup. Honestly, I only put on eyeliner and mascara all through high school. Every once in a while, I would put on like a little foundation. and eyeliner, mascara, maybe a little eyeshadow every once in a while. But I really didn't wear makeup. I didn't start putting on makeup until I was about 20 years old. 20 or 21 years old. My father, he'd buy me whatever makeup I wanted. My mama, in fact, ended up buying me a big makeup palette. Before, like, when I was going into, like, middle school, getting into high school, she bought me one because she saw how happy I was when I would, like, she realized through that scripture, it's not about the outside, it's about what's in the inside. She knew, and she know I love God. So, yeah, y'all, I mean, it's a lot of things I could talk about. There's some more stuff I'm going to talk about. But today I just feel like getting on a real personal note, but without saying personal things. No names being used. Nobody's being mentioned. I'm just saying my experience growing up was very rough. I was bullied. I was made fun of. I didn't say a word all day at school. All day. Only time I would say something is when the teacher would ask me something. And then other students would try to talk to me, and I wouldn't talk to them. I'd just go, because that's how bad I felt when I was at school. I cried. I couldn't tell you how many times I went to the bathroom crying because I was told that I was always reminded that I was light-skinned, and I was always reminded that my hair was red, okay? So it made me feel like I was so different, okay? And I was alone. That's the way I feel. So, and these girls would do it every day. They would do it every day. Like, always telling me how I looked, okay? And then it came to a breaking point when I finally woke up and said, okay, Sheila, this is you. This is how God made you. Love yourself. Love your parents. And do whatever you feel like doing. But do it in the correct fashion. Okay? I ended up, you know, when you're young, and if you're being bullied, a lot of times you're going and be friends with people that you know do not like you because you're scared. So I was hanging around with people that I was scared of, but I knew that they did not like me. So what happened is I ended up being in a fight. I had never been in a fight. I was never that kid. I was never that rough kid. I was the one that was the quiet one in the class that everybody thought was weird. Okay, that's the one that I was, okay? So I ended up being in a fight because I was around the wrong group of people. And I was like, it was like an attack for me. It was like an attack because I had never been in a fight, ever. So the fight happened. I had to go to detention for 2 weeks, even though me, the one in the books, I was still around bad kids in detention. So I felt like I couldn't get away from kids that didn't like me, you know, or bad kids. So I ended up having an anxiety problem due to the fight because I'd never been in a fight in my life. That was like an attack, you know, it was instant and it was hard. So I had to go through 7 years of anxiety. Yes, took me 7 years to get over the anxiety. I had to finish school with anxiety problems. You wouldn't believe how many times I would come home and get in the house and just break down and cry because the whole day I was sick, nervous, shaking, afraid, and I still had to do my homework, still had to take tests, had to go to classes, all of that stuff. Sick. Now, at that time, I don't think of anybody that I know of that, well, I ain't gonna say of anybody, but most people didn't go to the doctors then. We just didn't. Y'all, I'm standing still because I'm waiting on this to defrost and look like it's taking forever. Cause I can't drive with this foggy. So, y'all, I went through it for 7 years with no medication. And if I don't want to say if I could do it again. I would never want to do it again. But I would have went to the doctor and got something because it was really bad. Even after school, it was hard for me to drive, go anywhere. So I'd say, you know, I haven't had it easy as people may think, you know, or what people might have said to y'all. I've never had it easy. I've always been a hard worker, always done things for others, always lending a hand, always having the nice heart. If I can help somebody, I do. Okay? I'm not that person that don't have feelings. I'm not that person. Okay? I know what it is. I know what it feels like to be mistreated. I know what it feels like to be bullied. I know what it feels like to feel distance, like people distancing themselves from you. I know what it feels like. And I know what it feels like to be alone. Okay? Those things are hard. No one wants to be alone. People can say that all day long. Oh, I don't care. Blah, blah, blah. No, you don't. You don't want to be by yourself. You don't want to be distanced. You don't want to be bullied. You don't want to be picked on. Nobody. So, when I had that fight, I woke up. I said, okay, Mama, I want to get bodysuits, like the little low, like they were kind of low cut, but not showing my boobs. I had very small boobs then. Like I was like a 32B. Very little. And skinny. But not skinny, curvy skinny. I said, okay. I don't want loose pants anymore. I want my pants fitting. In other words, I started getting what I wanted and didn't care what people think. I went to school and everybody was like, because I wasn't that girl. You know, that's really was me, but I didn't do those things because I was thinking about what people think. And plus, growing up in that situation, you know, it was kind of like, I told my mom, I said, listen, I want to wear what I want to wear. My mom told me like this, she said, as long as you keep everything covered, as long as you do your work, as long as you be a good girl, do all the good things that I taught you, then okay. And that's exactly what we did. We went, whatever I wanted, she bought me. As long as it covered up everything, I got it. Makeup, if I wanted to wear makeup, even if I wanted to wear foundation, then it was okay with my mom. because I was making the grades. I was in the books. I was being a good person. I was making great grades again. Okay. Had advanced in math. Okay. I was higher than the normal class with mathematics. Just doing good. Okay. So my mom was like, listen, you're doing all the good things. I'm proud of you. Clothes, makeup, stuff like that. That's just stuff on the outside. It's what's in the inside. So, yeah. I don't know why I got to talking about this, y'all, but I did. Another thing, y'all, if this window do not defrost, I'm gonna go out there and just wipe it off. Like, it's so hot in here. I finna say like son, I just wanna like, it's hot. Let me see if I can crack the window. Maybe that might help. Like, what the heck? I'm ready to go because I need to come back before I, like I said, I'm on my period. But, yeah, y'all, like, then, I don't know, my name always be up in shit. And it still is. Ever since I was little, all the way up to now. My name always get in stuff. And the craziest thing is I'm not out here doing anything. I wish I was. I wish I was out going to hang out, having a shit ton of friends. I wish. But I do not. Because I choose to not be with fake and pretend people. And so that's my choice. But I learned the hard way with trying to have friends, but they wasn't friends. They really wasn't. So I chose to leave them alone. And I wish they would leave me alone and keep my name out of their mouths, because I'm not out here causing problems for them. And I'm not out here trying to do things to them. I'm minding my own business. And everybody is entitled to do whatever they want to do inside, or say whatever they want to say inside their home. We all have our own opinions, just like with those people I'm talking about. They have opinion, and they say things about me that's not true. They do. They say things about me that's not true. I don't take it like hard, because it's not nothing new to me. This has been going on for years, ever since I was a little bitty girl. So all that stuff is very little. Very, very little. And when I say very little, I mean very, very little. But it's when actions take form, when people start wanting to put their hands on you, that's different. That's different. It's completely different, as we know. One thing to talk about somebody, and it's another thing to actually put your hands on somebody. I will never put my hand on nobody unless they put their hands on me. And people have a right to their own opinion. If you want to talk about me, say whatever, you can. It's a free country. You can do that. Just like I can. I can talk about whatever topic I want to and say whatever inside my own home. Everybody does it. Everybody does it. But when you get out here and you call yourself trying to do things or try to cause problems by building up a hate group and all this stuff, and that's different. Speaking about hate, I have no kind of hate in me. My mom and dad didn't raise me up like that. They raised me up to be respectful to people and to love people and to even love the ones that hate me and to pray for them. That's the way I was raised. So when it comes down to interracial relationships, what have not, or what, like, you love who you love, period. Okay? Who cares? Your happiness is more important, because the person that you choose will be your lifetime partner. Well, that's what you go in thinking, right? So if that person makes you happy and you feel good, then go all out. Okay? Go all out with it. Who cares? And the ones that do, so what? Like, who am I to say that? I would never say